The name of my magazine is Encore. I have named my magazine this as it has connotations of the typical idea that is at festivals. Through this connotation, I will have a strapline to the left-hand side of my masthead saying "Wanting More." This reinforces the connotations and stereotypes of my magazine. Here is the final design of my masthead. The colour pink challenges stereotypes of the codes and conventions of a typical indie magazine. However, as my target audience is of both males and females equally balanced, I believe that the dark pink colour code B90075 represents the bright colours you tend to see at the festivals. The main cover image on my front page will be of my model, Abby Stubbs. The image will be positioned centre and will cover a small amount of my masthead in the centre. I am going to pastiche the main cover pose from the indiemag.co.uk style magazine. This will be the pose I will try to experiment with my model. However, I will still want a small amount of chest showing to attract my 56% male audience, Lauren Mulvey, and not make her look too girly. The price of my magazine will be £2.75 and will be sold monthly, so there will be enough content upon festivals to be included in it. It will be on a glossy print to make it look more professional and appealing to look at and read. The main cover line will state Leeds Fest with a question mark, as this creates an enigma and makes the audience want to know what the question mark signifies about Leeds Fest. The font will be Futura BQ, as this is the bold, lively looking font and will be the same colour as my masthead pink to keep the colour scheme consistent. Below will be a strapline of a similar font in the same scale saying "Headliner or not?" question mark. The house style of my magazine will be dark pink, white and blue. All of these colours are different from each other and stand out. This will make each content easy for the audience to read. In the top left of my page there will be a plug advertising a joint venture with Spotify. The plug will appear in a white circle with a font blue stating "Free Spotify Premium." Other images that I will need on my page are a barcode at the bottom right of the page and in a vertical style to make it more appealing to look at. There will be also an advertisement for Leeds and V Fest below the strapline of my main cover line. Cell lines will appear down the left hand side, as this will give the main cover image enough space to be seen and dominate the front cover. The first cell line will be located in about 50% opacity box with the main line in the Babass font saying "Leeds Fest Lineup 2013. And below a short paragraph explaining into more detail where the article will be found and what content is in it. Below this cell line, another one will be in the same format with a main line stating "Example can suck it," with a brief example explanation below again. Finally, at the bottom of my page there will be a cell line stating that there is a free poster to be found on a certain page number. I'm having a title page as this connotes my magazine giving something back to the reader. The title page will feature a heading at the top of the left page in the font Babass stating "The Evolution of Man" in quote marks to signify this is what the model on the page has said. The main cover image will feature the same model in the image 5 separate times, as I'm going to clone him in the image, appearing smaller to bigger. On his last clone, he will be swearing directly into the camera, and the speech bubble will be located to the left of the model's head saying "Example can suck my evolution." I have decided to do this as I am taking the mix sort of upon Example's new album, Evolution of Man, as this connotes the stereotypical behaviour of being rebellious. Below the main cover line will be a strap line saying "by Tom Parker" in a dark blue colour to make it stand out from the background. I will be designing 2 pages for my double page spread with my model Jack Clarkson dominating the right hand page in a medium close up, with the rest of the landscape in the image performing as a background on the left hand side of the page. There will be a title in the top left in a bold Babass font saying "Glastonbury." Then below this in the font Grow Bold there will be text saying "The Good, the Bad and the Ugly." Good, Bad and Ugly will be all rotated differently in each different colours. The colours will be orange, blue and pink. This is because they connote the colours you find at festivals and also keep my house style consistent. There will be 2 columns of text in one of the left hand pages. Both columns the same width to follow the codes and conventions of the magazine industry. The text will be a piece of text describing what it is like to perform at Glastonbury, including the good, the bad, and the ugly side of it. To the far right hand side of my page, there will be a side column where my "You Say You Right" logo will be titled at the top. The column will be blue and text white to make it stand out and easy to read. The text will be a review of a local independent gig of the Rattels. I have done this as it shows that I am engaging with my audience more, as I am giving them the opportunity to write into my magazine. For my content page, I will be placing a title in the top saying "Inside this week" in the font Whalefler. I have passed each the same design layout of enemy's content page. Below the title in the center there will be a date of the magazine issue in the same font. I will have a two-shot of both male models, one behind the bottom, both dominating the page. Down the left-hand side of the page I will have my content. There will be a column of small boxes, each containing a small amount of text from the article, and in the top left of that box a small black square with a page number in white Mirad Pro font. Below my main image will be a small amount of anchorage text saying New Era, with a page number to the top right of that text.